What's up, V2 crew? Unknown back at you with some more browsing of the profiles on the PSN trophy leaderboard site here. So there was a comment on a video the other day that I made about certain article about easy games, and it got me thinking. Their question was, or well, their comment was, I like to believe that some of the old school trophy hunters still have a passion for trophies, like the trophy leaders. Um, and I don't know. I'm curious on the topic. I know I myself personally lost a lot of passion for the trophies, I guess you could call it, because it became when I first started out, it was kind of like, oh yeah, getting a platinum, it felt so good. And I was like so excited to, I don't know, come home from college that day and work towards that platinum. But then it just became a chore to keep up with all of the with all the stuff and like all the trash games. And because the thing is, once you're like on the leaderboard and stuff, like high up there, you just have to play all that garbage to maintain your spot because everyone else is playing all the garbage, and you have to negate it out. So essentially, it just adds more to your to-do list chore wise. And after a while, it just like, even the games that you play, they didn't feel the same to me. And it was just like getting a platinum trophy or getting trophies in general. Sure, they felt better on those other games, but it still really detracted from that feeling. Cause like if you go on my list like and sort it from like, I guess is it, I guess you can't really. I was gonna try to sort it in reverse order, but like back low on the list. Maybe I'll go through my low on the list in a in some other episode, but some other video. But at that time, it felt so different. And the scene was so different, and I'll try to explain things more in depth because that will take me forever to explain what things were like back in the day. But um, yeah, it. I mean, I was browsing some of the profiles of people that did play all that trash and stuff, and like I know this guy, he was never like super high up, but he did play like all the trash, and like as you can see, he pretty much retired. I mean, he was always on the forums of all the easy peasy stuff too. But you see, it's not like a lot. I guess he was going back and just like cleaning up DLCs and things for a lot of this. Um, and then just playing like whatever he wanted, like actual games. Some of the other people that actually retired earlier than I did, and at the time I was kind of thinking, wow, you're like two in the world. Why would you stop? But then now it's like it's kind of like, well, I wish I would have stopped a little sooner. I guess. But like this guy used to be number three, and he has. I mean, he still plays on PlayStation, but he doesn't play all the trash stuff. And look how far he dropped. So, um, yeah, there's that. I mean, he was still playing some visual novels for some reason at this point, but um, I think he took a really long break too. It looks like look at that gap, like summer to the winter. Not as long as my 9 month gap, but this guy used to be like number. He used to be right near me. And funny story about this guy, he used to be right near me. Then he like this is like 7 years ago. Then he retired. Then he came back and got like above me, and then he retired again. So yeah, he hasn't played anything for what, over 2 years now. Because it just gets to the point where it's like, it just feels so, I don't know, invalidated and like pointless at that point. Because you realize how just easy it is to get high up on the leaderboard and things. And then this guy used to be number 2 in the world. Switching to good games. Right, like a messed up trophy hunting. Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, so yeah, they're still playing on PlayStation, but they've fallen because they're just not playing all of the easy peasy 5-minute things. So maybe this guy still has a passion for trophies. That could be. He didn't like flat out retire. But I know it really ruined it for me. It made it very hard to even just like look at trophies and stuff. Even just hearing the word like PlayStation and things was like, ugh. Just because I think back to how much effort I put in and how much I sacrificed to get up there. And just, yeah. And now it's just so easy. Just so ridiculously easy. Some of these other accounts, actually, some of these accounts that I see on here were fairly new, and I can just tell how fast they've gone up just because, yeah, they're ones playing all the quick stuff, all the super quick stuff. Interesting. Yeah, I'm wondering if anyone listening here used to be really high up and just stopped and just plummeted like crazy, or they just stopped playing PlayStation altogether. Yeah, in order to be like really high on the first page, like you've got to play all of that, all those things, all those break Z level 1 stuff and whatnot. So I don't know. I found it kind of interesting. And it's just kind of interesting too, going through this and looking at who the leaders like kind of were, and then like how far some new accounts got over the last year. I don't really want to like call specific people out here, like account wise. But yeah, like I definitely know some of these names, and they were not like when I was playing before, they were like early on years, they weren't even on the scene. Like I've only known about them like the last couple of years, really. But I mean, even like this guy, even he's basically stopped now. He was oh, he must have just recently stopped, or he's just taking a break. That could be too, I guess. Because what his break, it was kind of just like August. Yeah, I mean, he would even play like all the arcade archives and going back and doing Pictionary. I see. But yeah, I guess like August to maybe stopped. I don't know. The potential. I don't see the recent break ball Z game here, but yeah, he was doing all this as you could see. So he'll probably plummet pretty rapidly if unless he hops back on the trash train. So yeah. Anyways, let me know in the comments below what you guys think of this. If this is just causing people to lose passion for trophies, spamming all that stuff. And yeah, it just also just makes it sad to think about how trophies used to be and just how they were back in the day. But I think even then it was still warping the way we played. And I was gonna do some videos on that too, on how I think it's changed. Because video games existed before trophies, and we played them quite differently. And yeah, I know like not all of the world does trophies or earns trophies, but and still plays on PlayStation. But for us trophy players, there is that. So yeah, I'd like to hear what you guys think. If you like these sorts of videos, let me know. If you want me other topics to talk about, because like I said, this came up from a comment the other day, so thought I'd make a video on it. And yeah, if you'd like to like, comment, subscribe, I would appreciate it. I'll post some links if you want to hang out on like Twitch or something like that. I'd love to chat with you. Always makes my day. Spread the positivity. You do you. Be your V2. Goodbye, everyone.